Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the GCVs, the Galactic Family, and Drew Nation. Let's get right into it, shall we? The karma will get them, and they will lose everything behind what they're doing to you. But oh well, too bad. People don't understand that karma is real. Whatever you want to call it, reap what you sow, karma, universe repaying your ties, whatever you want to call it. The universe will repay you what you put out. If you are not so good of a person, there's going to be times and situations where things and people are not going to be so good to you. As a person here on this planet, governed by God's laws, universal laws, laws of nature, you cannot keep doing things to a person and keep thinking that there's nothing that's going to happen to you. When you keep doing things to people and this person just keeps letting it go, who do you think they're letting it go to? Where do you think that energy is going? That negative energy that you make somebody experience, that's what's going to come back and get them. Because where there's cause, there is effect. Where there's cause, there is effect. All right? Where there's cause, there is effect. You cannot do something without causing an effect. You push something over. The effect is it falls. All right? You set something on, you light a match to something you pour gasoline on. The effect is fire. The cause, you pour the gasoline on it, the effect is flames. When you keep doing something to someone, you're causing them to feel a certain type of way. When you keep bothering people, all right, when you keep messing with people, you're causing them to feel some type of way. And that energy that they feel, when they release that and they let that go, it's not destroyed. It was created. You caused them to feel that way. You are the creator of destruction. When you mess with people, you harass people, or you torment them in some way, you cause that. You cause some stress for them. You cause some torment for them. You cause some trouble for them. Especially if there's nothing that they can do about it. It's different when somebody's doing something to you and you could do something about it. Yo, stop that. If you don't stop that, we're going to handle that some type of way. It's different when people just keep doing things and there's nothing that can be done about it. There's certain things that people do, you just can't stop them. They have the right to do whatever they want when it comes to certain things, as long as they're not putting their hands on you. So when people are trying to attack this, all right, when people are doing things that are unseen and no one else knows about it but you, all right, and they're causing you to have to go through however that makes you feel, or however you have to deal with that, whether you get stressed, whether you can't sleep, whether you can't eat because of it, whatever you go through because of that, they caused you to feel that kind of way. So when you release, even when you get to the point where, you know what, I'm not going to let this bother me. Even then, just the fact that you had to let that go, that's negative energy. All right. And negative energy is your energy, period, whether it's positive or negative, is not created nor destroyed. So that energy that however they caused you to feel, that cause is going to have an effect. And that effect is you letting go of that negative energy. And that negative energy is not going anywhere. All it's doing is going back out to the universe, just sitting around, floating around. And guess what? Sooner or later, it's going to return back home. Our energy always returns back to the source. Energy always returns back to the source. So the fact that they may have put out some negative energy toward you, and the fact that you had to experience that and you had to let it go, is still going to return to the point of origin. That negative energy is going to go back home. It's going to return to the point of origin. And when it does, they're screwed. so they could keep doing whatever they want. They got the right to. They got the liberty to. God even says, I give you free will. Doesn't mean that you can go out and do harmful things or negative things to other people. That's not what that means. That means you have a choice to either be a righteous person or a not righteous person. You have a choice. God gives us all a choice. Somebody put in the comments the other day, you could choose to be good or you could choose to be evil. Nobody's perfect, but there's a huge difference between, yo, man, I made a mistake, or yo, man, what I did wasn't good. There's a difference between that and doing something evil. You know what's evil or not. There's a difference between, that wasn't such a good thing to do. And there's a difference between, yo, that was evil. You knew better than that. All right, God will even give you a chance if you do something wrong that you knew better than. You take something from the store. You may have taken something from somebody. Oh man, that's not right. I knew better than that. But there are certain things that you just don't do. All right, there are certain things that we all get feelings from things that we do, but there are just certain things that you just don't do to other people. All right, there's certain things that you don't do, like harming people, harming animals. All right, there's certain things like there's karma for harming animals. You even have to when you're in certain times and in like biblical times or whatever, or ancient times, whatever you want to call them, when people were getting their own food and hunting animals. People still do it today, obviously, but you even have to slay the animal the correct way. There's even a way, all right, there's even a law for how you're supposed to kill the animal, all right, because when you kill an animal and it struggles, or when you kill an animal in the wrong way, you can't even eat it. And if you do eat it, you'll get sick because of certain stress chemicals that get released into the animal's body. So if you eat it, it's no good. At least for a person. Maybe a vulture will come eat that thing, but it ain't no good for you. It'll make you sick. Possibly even put some bad spirits in you. So what do you think happens when people do evil, crooked, corrupt things to other people, or they cause something bad to happen for somebody else? It causes stress in a person's life. It causes certain hormones and certain chemicals, cortisol and other things, to be released in a person's body to where now that person doesn't feel like they used to feel. You take a good chill person and you turn them into one of the worst people that they could ever be. Some people do that to some people. And even if that person allows that to happen to them, just because they allowed it to happen to them doesn't mean that person is not going to receive that negative energy back. And on top of that, that's even more karma. That's even more negative energy. You did something to someone and it turned them into a lesser version of themselves. You did something to someone and now you turn them into a person just like yourself. People aren't aware of what they're doing, and God's not going to care. He's not going to have mercy on you when you do something evil and just, oh well, nope. You felt and you knew that wasn't right. From what you felt, you get feelings, you get vibes from the things that you do. There are certain things that God forgives, and there are certain things that he just may not forgive you for. What you put out, you're going to get back. When people are flat out evil, all right, when people are flat out evil, when people know what they're doing, when you know that wasn't right, you do something to somebody that they can't come back from, or it's difficult for them to come back from. This person may be a wreck because of what you did to them. All right, you may have destroyed this person because of what you did to them, and you had no heart towards it. You had no love for that person. You didn't care how they were going to turn out. Ooh, ouch. Guess what? God's not going to have any love for you. He's not going to have no care for you. He's not going to care how you turn out as a result, because how that energy that you put out, how you felt towards that person, that same energy is not going anywhere just because somebody else is dealing with it right now. Once that person gets over that and they release that and they let that go, that negative energy is getting sent back out somewhere, and it's getting sent back out into the universe. And if they're consciously aware, you better beware, because they could direct it and send it right back to you. They could return that negative energy right back to you. They could return that foul stank thing that you did right back to you. And now, when people's lives get destroyed and when things don't go right for them, they wonder why. Got the nerve to wonder why, like they don't already know. Got the nerve to wonder why their life is falling apart, why they went broke. And oh, trust and believe something bad is going to happen to the people that bothered you, that bullied you, that harassed you, that did something wrong to you. Something bad is going to happen to them. You let things go. You're not going to let people bully you. But when it comes to certain things, you got to let it go and you got to let God handle that. All right? Don't let nobody bully you out here. But in terms of people harassing you and doing weird things that you have no control over, things that happen from a distance, people tampering with your stuff, all right, people breaking your things, God forbid. All right, it's different when somebody is face to face. You can handle that. You can take care of that. But when it's people doing weird things that you can't control, people doing things that you can't even really explain, it's hard for you to explain. People doing things that you try to get help and nobody's there to help you. Nobody cares about it. And all you're left with is yourself and having to deal with it. Trust and believe they're gonna get theirs, and and that negative energy that they put out is gonna return to them, and it's gonna destroy their life. They may even lose their life because of it. And who else are they gonna have to blame but themselves? Who else are they gonna have to blame but themselves? They caused it for themselves. They tried to cause it for you, but whether it's a shame if they didn't know, or it's a shame if they didn't know. But that energy is, you reap what you sow, and that energy is gonna come back to you. So you may, they think they get away with things. They go off and high five and party it up. Yeah, look how we did him. Look how we did her. Caused her to lose this. Caused her to have to move here. Caused her to have to go through that. Look what we did to her property. Look what we did to his property. People think they can actually get away with these things. But trust and believe, what they put out is what they're going to get back. They're going to receive everything that they put out. All right, just like you put some good stuff out there, just like you say some good things, just like you see a good message and you're like, yo, I receive it. They're going to receive that. So any way that you're feeling, any negativity that you're feeling, let it go and release it and send it back to them. You don't have to hold on to that. That's not yours. Let it go. Like the Erykah Badu Bag Lady song. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let that stuff go. So that way you can get back to having a good life, a better life, like you're supposed to, because you deserve the best. You didn't deserve that mess. And the fact that you had to go through that, they're going to have to go through that and even worse. They're going to have to go through that and they're going to end up worse than you ended up. Way worse than you ended up. They may even lose their life. They may be out of here. All because they thought they was a tough guy or a tough girl. All because they thought they could get away with this. Yo, I'm just going to do this and I don't care about this person. And so what? I wish this person would, or I wish they would. Yeah, okay, well, guess what? Now you wish they wouldn't have sent that negative energy back towards your behind, because now you're screwed and you're done for. And everything that you come back down on you even harder. Thought you destroyed that person. Thought you ruined that person's life. Now you're the one that's destroyed. Now your life is the one that's going to be ruined. You thought you could just ruin somebody's life and get away with it? That's foolish. But these people are foolish. And they know who they work for. They know they're demons. And guess what? You reap what you sow, you demon. You gonna get everything that you put out, you're gonna get it right back. It's coming back to you right now. Return to sender with fiery embers. It's gonna mess your life all up. It's gonna mess your life all up. What makes people think they could do something to somebody and get away with it? I don't know. But you're going to get back everything that you put out to a person, especially when they did nothing to you. They came to you with peace. All right. They came to you as a good person. The choice is yours, y'all. they're going to get everything that they put out. Don't you worry. Just return it and send it back. All you got to do is put the energy back out there, and it has to return to its point of origin. That's a law. Put it out there. Don't even worry about it. Move on. Focus on your life. Let them go. Let the situation go, and go be happy. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right? Peace, love, and light. We out.